Hello, good people. It's your village champion, your champion Bade Erina TL. Thank you so much for joining, for subscribing, for telling a friend and to tell another friend to come and check us out. If you've been on this channel long enough, you could be knowing this herb. Guess what it is? Yay! It is the famous bitter leaf. It surely gets its name from its taste. This thing is bitter. Bitter in capital bold letters. If you want, you can make them italics. Yes, very bitter, and so hence the name bitter leaf. But let me tell you, its bitterness, it should not shield you from harnessing all the goodness or the sweetness not in taste but in results, the sweetness that it holds. This is a very famous herb in Uganda, but also in some parts of Africa. It is a famous vegetable. Oh yes, famous for what? It is very famous for fighting diabetes. I think diabetes, just anything sour like the bitter berries, bitter what. I think anything bitter can fight diabetes. I'm not a medical doctor, but yeah, we grew up with our grandparents and they used to tell us anything sour can be helpful on fighting sugars, you guys. So, but here it's famously known for fever, fighting fever, any kind of fever. So what they do is they squeeze it out into green juices and you take it as a drink. Also, you can bathe it. You squeeze it out when the water turns green. If it's a baby that is sick, you make sure they sit in that water or they bathe it. Now this science, I don't know if you guys can agree, but do you know that the bitterness will be absorbed by the body? I don't know, okay, whatever element that is responsible for fighting the sickness is absorbed by the body. So by even bathing, you are able to reduce on the fever. Why do I believe this? Because I have tried before with aloe vera, smeared it on my skin, and I just felt it sour on my throat. Imagine just smearing it on my skin, the whole body, and letting it dry, then bathing warm water. I felt it sour on my, even before bathing, it was sour on my throat, and it gave me a running stomach. The same effects one gets when they drink it. So these herbs penetrate into the body. So is this bitter leaf. It also does the same. So if someone is sick, when we were growing up, every time we told our grandmother we're sick, she would squeeze them out into the basin, and then she would just tell you go and bathe, but also she will give you some to drink, and yep, you would be fine. So to some people it gives a side effect of puking or vomiting. To some people it gives diarrhea, and to other people it doesn't react at all. But either way, it achieves its use in the body. Yeah, and anything green, guys, is very good for making blood. So vegetables, if you're anemic and all that, vegetables and all these are very good for blood formation. But some of these herbs are very, very strong and are not recommendable or recommended to pregnant women. Herbs like aloe vera, herbs like bitter leaf, they are very, very strong. They're not recommended to pregnant women. Maybe if they are to use them, it should be in very minimal quantities. Very minimal quantities. And this bitter leaf too is also said to fight infertility.